Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it's been a long time, but it is time for a book haul. Like I said, it's been a while. It must have been like 4 months, 4 months since I did a book haul, which is very good for me, but also bad for me, you know? Come on, we like to see the books I get, don't we? There's a range of books here. There's books that I got when we went book shopping. Do we went on a date? Do you remember? We went on a date and we went book shopping together? I think you do. You had a great time. You told me you wanted another one, but we haven't got around to it yet. I haven't ghosted you, don't worry. I went to an event in November, which was like 3 months ago now, and got a few books. I've got a few books to talk about there. I'll show you what I got for Christmas, because we had the holiday season. I haven't even shown you that yet, you know? I haven't been doing well, but we're back. We're back with a book haul, and I'm very, very excited. So we'll start off with what I got at the bookshop when we went together and basically fell in love. I bought 4. I've only got 3 here. As you can see, I'm not in my house, but we have Small Things Like These by Claire Keegan. A classic by now, isn't it? I bought the fancy hardback edition. When I put my top 10 books of the year up, you all said, yeah, this is a good book. Well done for putting it. So I'm glad I brought the fancy edition. I also brought Foster too, but like I said, I left that home. Forgot about that one. Sorry. I also brought Orbital by Samantha Harvey, a book that I said I would buy if it was there in hardback, and it was. I made the little deal myself, so I won. And I also bought The Overstory by Richard Powers. Bit of a juggernaut in the literary world. I want to see if I like him. Shortlisted for the Booker Prize. Let's see if it works out for me, because if I don't like it, this will take me a year to read. But 2025, the year of DNFs, I'm going to try. So if I don't like it, I'll just stop, because I cannot read a 100-page book. A 100-page book, I can. Oh, it's only 600 pages. Only. And now let's talk about the books that I was lucky enough to get at the event. I went to an event, it was actually the end of November, Fourth Estate Live. It was a great time. I had a great time. And I picked up quite a few books. Quite a few books. I won't lie to you. But I bought them. See, it's quite a stack. So I quickly grabbed them. It's quite a stack, isn't it? So let's just go through them one by one. Don't worry, I won't take too long, because you'll be like, oh my. So first up, we have Sleep by Honor Jones. This comes out on the 22nd of May. And all I know about this one is because this author wasn't there to actually talk about the book. Some of them were, some of them weren't, you know. Things happen. People can't all show up, can they? I never show up to anything. I was surprised I even went to the event. This is about a newly divorced woman who is forced to reckon with the secrets of her childhood when she returns to her family home for one summer. So it sounds good. I'm excited. Anne Pratchett is quoted on the back, so can't be a bad thing, can it? And then we have Victorian Psycho by Virginia Fito. She also was not there, but look at the cover. Stunning cover, right? This is a gothic historical fiction novel. That's all I know. This is about a woman who sort of is a governess to these children, but sort of is pretending, and creepy things start happening. So it actually sounds a bit scary for me. So who knows? Then we have Happiness Forever by Adele Faith. If you love dogs, you'll love the cover, won't you? But all I know is about a young woman who's trying to, you know, figure out her life, sort of life, and she ends up falling in love with her therapist, which I could fall in love with anyone, so I find that quite relatable. And then we have All Other Mothers Hate Me by Sarah Harmon. Sarah was there, and she made this book sound sort of funny for a while, and I think it does have funny elements. It's about a woman who is sort of no longer a pop star, and she's living in London with her son, and then on a school trip, one of her son's friends goes missing, and her son becomes the prime suspect. But I do know it has a twist in it that she hopes you don't see coming. She did say that. I probably won't see it coming, because I never do. Do I? But I'm excited to see if it's good or not. Then we have The South by Tash Orr. I've already read this. It's my second copy of it. I picked up another one because I thought I was going to go see my friend who would want a copy, but we didn't get a chance to meet up. And I would have gone to a bookshop then, because I haven't been to a bookshop this year, and that's just not right. I really enjoy going to bookshops. I don't have to buy books. I just sort of love being in one, and sort of love the whole experience of it. And January was a crap month, so we just need to do things that bring us joy, don't we? But yeah, maybe I'll have to go to Bookshop soon because just need a little bit of joy. Just need a little bit of joy. Then we have Fun and Games by John Patrick McHugh. Again, another glorious cover. Glorious. This is about a young boy sat over the summer in Ireland, growing up, and it's him falling in love for the first time. It sort of talks about class and toxic masculinity, and he was there, the author, and he was very funny, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to pick that one up because it sounds really good. And like I said, I love the cover. And this one's out. I haven't told you when any of them are out, have I? This one's out the 24th of April, 13th of March, February, 10th of April, 8th of May. That's as far as I'm able to go back. And this author also was not there. This is Softcore by Bethany Neal. I'll show you the back because the front cover's probably got hard to read. I don't know what this one's about because she wasn't there. Let's find out, shall we? A blazing novel following a young woman on a hallucinogenic quest for love and selfhood in San Francisco's seedy underground. Oh. Baby is a dancer at a strip club. Oh. Oh, well, this is about a woman named Baby who I think maybe becomes a part-time dominatrix. I'm not trying to say it sounds like my kind of book. And now we talk about a couple of books that I picked up for myself because, I can't help myself. This was expected to me quite a long time ago and I didn't pick it up, but I bought it recently with a voucher. It is Grief is for People by Sloane Crossley. Now this is it's a non-fiction and it's about a woman who apartment is broken into and a month later her husband unfortunately takes his own life. And it's just about the grief, and grief is something I'm very interested in and hearing other people's experiences of it, but it might be too hard for me, so I might not read it for a while. If I do read it, I might have to sort of not. But yeah, I am intrigued by it. I also brought I Have What He's Having by Adib Khorram. I like Adib Khorram's writing. I read 2 of his young adult novels. This is his first foray into sort of adult romance. So I had to give it a try. And I feel like for some reason I'm going to read it really soon. I don't quite know why. It's just how I feel that I will. So yeah, I'm probably going to pick this up quite soon. And on the free book exchange at work, we have free books. And quite often people come up to me and say, I found a book for you that I think you like, because they all know I like to read. And they hand me the shittest book you could ever imagine and they think it's funny, but it's not. But we had a banger. We had a clanger. It was my best friend, whose house I'm in right now, said, I found a book for you. And I thought, yeah. Julie Andrews. She handed me Julie Andrews' book, Homework, A Memory of My Hollywood Years. 5 stars. I haven't read it. Actually, when I put this on Instagram, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's a link down below. They said she narrates the audiobook, so that could be very tempting for me. But I love Julie Andrews. I talk so often about her at work. So much so sometimes they put on a Julie Andrews playlist for me. When Julie Andrews dies, I will go into mourning. I will not be at work. I won't do anything. I will be so sad. So let's hope she never does and I can read this soon. Now let's talk about what I got for Christmas, because I was very lucky to get some books for Christmas. And I got quite a few vouchers too. So, I can get some more books, can't I? But first up, I got 2 editions of Maurice by E.M. Forster. Now, I'm calling it Maurice, okay? And when I put a video up on TikTok, I got called a stupid idiot, and apparently it's Maurice. But I read that as Maurice. But call it what you want. Just don't have a go at me. I had to take the video down because the abuse was so nasty. But I did get 2 editions of this book. This beautiful one, which, I'm very, very, very excited to have. And then we got this beautiful, beautiful one. It has illustrations by Luke Edward Hall. I want this artwork on my wall, but I can't find any. Or if you know any artists like this, just tell me, because I want artwork like this on my wall. As you know, one of my favourite books of last year. I love it. I think about it all the time. And although those people on TikTok nearly put me off because they were so nasty, I still love the book. I also got 2 Colm Tobin books, because I probably said that wrong too. Don't ever go. Because I've read Brooklyn, I've read Long Island by him. I read The Magician, which I didn't love. But I got 2 by him, which is The Blackwater Lightship and Mothers and Sons in these Picador collection. Vintage collection, or is it just collection? Just a collection. Yeah, very, very excited for them. Shortlisted for the Booker Prize. I think he's had that a couple of times, but I love his writing, so I'm very, very excited to get to the... I also got The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion. I really, really, really want to try a Joan Didion book, and I thought this would be the place to start. People love Joan Didion, don't they? They absolutely love her, so I want to be one of those people. And this book, it literally says on the back, like Joan Didion's Year of Magical Thinking, so the perfect pair. But very excited to read it. Again, just want to feel the vibes. I just want to feel the vibes. And then I got My Brilliant Friend by Eleanor Ferrante, translated by Anne Goldstein. The #1 book of the century, according to the New York Times. I've seen people really love this book, so I'm very, very intrigued by it. I'm just really intrigued by it. It's one of those books I think will hopefully be sort of beautiful and moving and just a book I absolutely love. Do you know what I mean? We also have some books, oh yeah, we like them, that was all right. But I want this to be like, oh, that's brilliant. That's what reading's all about. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this book. Am I putting too much pressure on it? Maybe, who knows? But let's try it. And then, kindly sent to me off my wish list by Mifemway was Neon Roses by Rachel Dawson. This was so kind of you, Mifemway. I've got the little note in here. I keep it in there. This is about a woman who's living in South Wales. The miners' strike is really affecting her, and then when the gays and lesbians for miners come to their town to support, she meets a woman called June. I'm so excited for this one. It's in the TBR jar, as requested by you, Mifemway. I obviously have thanked you already, because you kindly got me it for Christmas, but just thank you again, publicly, because you deserve it. It was really kind of you. I really, really appreciate this, and you. I appreciate you, so thank you, my friend. And then we have a couple of books that I treated myself to. This I treated myself probably just after the last haul we did. It is The Legend of the White Snake by Shirley. Shirley is a young adult author. It is young adult. I know. But she wrote a book I really loved called Fake Dates and Mooncakes. I really enjoyed that one. And this is a headstrong prince, a hidden identity, a love story for the ages. I am very, very, very excited for this one. I really am. And I also treated myself to, just recently, What About You by Eric Checkle. Sorry if I got that wrong, I probably did. Translated by Pablo Strauss. I don't know much about this one. I brought it from Gaze the Word. I was going to save it for when I went, but well, no, I can't get to a bookshop anymore at the minute. Yeah, I've just, people on my Instagram have been reading it recently, and I thought, sounds good. I love the cover. Let's get it. I used a voucher, so. Now we finish up with the books I've kindly been sent by the publishers. First up, we have Rejection, which was a New York Times Book of the Year last year. I believe this is a collection of short stories, but I'm not 100% sure. I won't lie to you. Kindly sent me by Fourth Estate. It comes out in February. They sent me a finished copy, but I'm very excited for this one. But I've heard incredible things. And I also got Return to the Dalgut Dream Department Store by Mi, translated by Sandy Jusun Lee. When I read this, I said, it needs a sequel. The first one, when I read the first one, it needs a sequel. And it's got one, and they kindly sent it to me. So this is out now. I'm very, very excited to read this. I loved the premise of it. Yeah, really, I'm really excited to read it. I also got The Rules of Royalty by Caleb Dietrich. Again, another young adult. But when it's about like the princes and the royal family, I can't resist it, even though I'm not a royalist at all. But I don't know. I ignore, because I didn't like red, white, and royal blue, did I? Ignore that. But I'm just intrigued by it, but it is young adult. But let's hope I like it. And then lastly, I was sent Before We Hit the Ground. This is a story set across Ghana and Scotland. This is an intimate portrait of one man's search for belonging, a family's attempt to love, and the choices that make a life. I shouldn't say it, should I? But 5-star prediction. I think it's going to be a book of the year, book of my life. Sorry, too much pressure on the book, I know, but I can just feel it. And I love the cover. Hi. Since I filmed that, I've got some more books. And as you can see, I'm back in my house. But, so I quickly thought I'd whack them on the end and show them to you, because this could be the last book call for a while. It could be. For reasons. There are going to be reasons. Let's hope. You know, it's a good thing. It'll be a positive thing, but it could be the last one for a while. So I want to show you the books that I've got since I filmed that, because, more books. I'm always getting more books. You know this, I know this. But let's show you the ones that I have got really super recently. I was very kindly sent by Jonathan Kate Books, Waist Deep by Linnea Maha Ernst, and it's translated by Sherilyn Hellberg. I'm very, very excited for this one. I sort of slid into the DMs a bit and said, any chance I can have it, because I'm really excited, and it worked. So I'm very excited for this. It comes out in May. And then I very kindly pre-ordered myself Love in Exile by Sean Fay, and it's arrived a bit early. I got a signed copy. I really did treat myself. But yeah, I loved Sean's first book, the transgender issue, and I'm really excited for this one. Then I got 2 parcels here. I do know what this one is, but I just want to show you because look how beautifully it is wrapped. It was one of my favourite books of last year, and the publishers, the Footnote, have very kindly sent me a paperback copy of it. Let's hope I've got it right around. It's Mongrel by Hannah Coate Footman. I love this book. One of my favourites of last year. I think it was in the top 3, wasn't it? I think it was. So, you know, I really love this one. And then I have a parcel here, which I think it's something I ordered myself, which, like I said, I'm not going to be doing that much anymore. But let's see, shall we? Yes, it is. From Gaze the Word. It's from Gaze the Word. Just to prove it. I just saw this one and I thought, yeah, I want it. It is Greatest of All Time by Alex Allison. Looks like it's a book about football. No, you didn't think you'd hear me say that, did you? But I do believe it's queer. This tender novel explores queer love and the trials of growing up in a hyper-masculine world of sport, which is actually something I'm really very, very interested in. So I feel like I might read this one quite soon. But there we go. I just wanted to, you know, add on some more books, which can't help myself, can I? But like I said, I think it's going to be the last one for a while. Should I throw it back to old me, or should I just wrap it up here now? I'm just going to wrap it up here now. Thank you for watching. If you want to put any of these books, any of these ones, or any other ones, you know, that you've seen in a different location, in the TBR jar, just let me know. Just comment down below and I'll put them in the jar. You know I will. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and have a chat to me. Let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know if you're excited for any of these. Like I said, if you want to put any in the TBR jar, which is right here, if you want to put any in the jar, let me know. And thank you all for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe. Do it. Just do it. And I'm going to speak to you all really, really soon.